Alright, let's get Minecraft up and rolling and begin the day. Alright, so today should be the first stream where we actually have XChat up from the beginning, so we should be able to see people talking here. So if anybody's on X and is watching today, while I'm live, I will be able to see chat. It's just, will I pay attention? Because that is kind of far off my monitor, but I will do my best to keep a track of that. So yeah, let's kick this off, get this going. We got that chat there, so let's go. Alright, so I think we're finishing the world is what we're doing right now. As far as this is concerned, I believe we're at the we're finishing the wall, I believe. And then we'll be moving to the actual grinder, because then we'll save that world, put it in a creative world, and then we got to build a fully functioning grinder. Actually, never mind. We did finish the wall. So, is it actually today we're building the grinder? I completely forgot we did that. Alright, I mean, I guess we can go ahead and clean this out. Alright, so most important, we build up here at this end. Why is there a block delay? What in the world? Alright, so we have the flooring in now. Let's go put this wood block up because we're not going to use it. We should be done with that for the moment. Okay, So we know it's that all the way up. That's being covered. We're never going to see these corners. Which is why they're done the way they're done. There we go. Grab that block there. So it may be time to actually save and go to the creative world and start playing with that zombie grinder idea. Oh my god. Reflexes. Am I not getting high enough? Oh my gosh, come on, game. How hard? There we go. Can that be? Alright. So... I guess let's go ahead and save this and copy this world and get it ready for a... get this ready for another test. Alright, copy world. So we want to do this because this is... we need to make sure it's fully functionable as far as the dropping... we don't care about creating the loot system yet. We just need to get the physical grinder working. Hello there, how's it going, Breezer? How you doing today? I'm down in my little dwarven hole today, digging around. Alright, this is gonna be Alpha Z Grinder 2.0. Creative. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing going. Let's see if I can actually make this. Started adding mods to your Red Dead? Oh gosh. So what did you mod into it? Okay, so we know metal rework, gun tricks, and some bounty hunting reworks. That's cool. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's gonna be off by 1 no matter how I try to center this. But if we did 2. This actually triggers me that this is set up on an even number. I could fix this by moving this wall over 1 block, and it would make it 8 wide, which would actually give me a thing here. It would give me a thing here, and then it would be... That would be the grinder on the wall. But I would literally have to redo from this block over all the way down to there. It's not a big issue. It's just annoying because it's all set up. But it would give me the... It would give me the real estate to actually evenly place it. Because I think we said we're going to end up using... like the other grinder, we're going to end up using this down here. So you would have... That's cracked. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's annoying, but... You know, the end result would still be better. So, I mean, it would be like this. I think it would be here. And then... Let's see. I think the grinder would have to be... Observer piston, redstone. So if I built it correctly... Yeah, this is actually just copied in from the survival world. The only thing I started tweaking with is this right here. So what you're looking at right here is actually in the survival world. This wall right here. All of this is already in there. This is what we worked on the last couple streams. But it's not that big a deal. It really isn't. It's just I gotta pick up the lava and move it. So I've got to go dig higher now. It's more of an annoyance than it is anything. All right, so if we're building a, if we're building the, the grinder, it should be that, that to here, blank block there, to a block right there, into that, which would then go to there. No. Needs to go this way. Let me fill this block in, because that's what's messing me up. To there. So that should be the grinder, but it would need to be one back. Yeah, this needs to be one back. Okay, so that we can have some light in here, let's grab a couple lanterns. Just pop those there. Okay, so let's do this one more time. So we need the piston to start here. And it needs to look into it like that. And then you're gonna have one right there. That's gonna go into a piston there. That's gonna go into a observer there. That's going into a piston there. And a piston here. And then we just connect up that. And now, if I put a lever on it, grab the lever right here, and Bob's your uncle, this thing should turn on and auto clock. Whoops, hold on. Hold the line. Hold up. How did I make this one? Oh, it's gotta see the torch. Oh, I'm an idiot. I've got them legitimately backwards. It's gotta see the torch. Dirt. There we go. Trident killer. So there you go. All right. So there we go. We have our base level Trident killer set up. They're really simple to make. So now we need that there, that there. And then glass, which would go here. Alright, so that allows that to have access there. Now we're just going to clean this up a little bit. So with that, we would need to encase this. Let's just pop a night vision potion real quick while we work. We'll do them in small intervals so that we don't like wash out the RTX, but it'll make this so much easier to do real quick. Alright, so we're gonna have that. I hate gravel. Alright, so then it comes to here. Alright. Now we go in and add the goods. Purely aesthetic. Has no functional purpose in this at all other than it looks cool. And then we proceed to cover the molting lava up. As so. And yeah, like that, so that they would fall in there. So yeah, that would be the... This is what we would actually want. So that it looks like this is what we're after. So we did some like stairs, I believe, here. We would end up like trying to copy this. So it went up 2 blocks, and then anything else would be stone. So that was... So yeah, it would need this. And then from here on out, it would be... it would be stone. Did I keep that curve all the way up? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, actually, I see what I did here. You can actually see the lava block here. Which means we should be able to see it there. So there you go. That's pretty cool. All right. So yes, we would continue this up to the ceiling. blocks, so... Alright, so then... Yep, we got our trident killer there. It's functionable. And now we need our... We're gonna need our switch to get the actual zombie spawner set up at another time. So that gets the trident killer in here. Rough design, you know. Obviously, we'll figure out what we did here and try to... Actually, never mind. It was not... So it was this. So it was actually this. So it's that to this block, which then went into that. Okay. So this whole wall is going to have to get removed, so we're just going to go ahead and open it up so that we see that this is not a complete product here, and will eventually need to be moved. But we're going to leave the lava blades going down because I need light in here. So yeah, this will all have to get removed. All of this. Oh, this is gonna suck. Never mind. Oh, this is gonna suck. I've got this blade, I believe, right between two torches. Alright, hold on. Redstone ingenuity. Does it have to be there? Nope, it can be above it. Ha! Suck it. I still win. Alright, alright. I'm in. I'm in. I still win. This is still a W. It can still fall double lava right there. It's just the redstone torch needs to be above the lamp. That's what he said. Yes. Alright, so... there we go. Double lava blades. Easy. So yeah, we'll be able to actually have this. So that'll be how we fix this. the last time I played a Sniper Elite game was probably 2000. 10? I think it was like Sniper Elite 2 or Sniper Elite 3 that I ended up playing. It's been a hot minute since I played one of those. Alright, so we have that now. That looks good. It's not what I wanted, but it looks good. You're awake now? Good. Welcome back to the land of the living. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and plug the hole. Alright, and then pop some walls. So what we'll end up doing in the real build is so that when we do get this weird glitch right here, it'll end up being stone behind it. We'll actually, like, carve this out correctly. So, if this works out right, we've got wall, wall, stone, pillar, pillar. Wait, that doesn't work either. Because it's not on the exterior of the... Well, no, that ran up against it, so... No, because that would be here too. Hold on. I'm going crazy here. Yeah, so it would be that. So yeah, it would be framed in properly. I'm just losing me marbles. Gonna go get coffee? Alright. Hold up. Something to be burning down there. And I couldn't get my crosshairs on it fast enough. Oh, is it just this cave system? Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. I mean, we'll still build it up like this, so... Alright. So there, we've temporarily moved this wall so that we can just see it correctly. And yes, that would be correct for the room. So yeah, there you go. That's the actual room here. And then we'd have, obviously, the ceiling still has to go in, but this gives you the rough idea of that. Okay, so now it's the Z grinder time. So let's see here. We're at, let's write this down so we have it. We're at 531, 39, 426. All right, so... do this to fly through all of this to get down into the dungeon. Okay. So we need to yeah. All right, so we've got to take this full wall out. Keep it sealed off. So once we open this up, we're going to save and copy this so that we have the physical trident actually already built. Once we open this all the way up. So now we've got to go down. I think it's 3 from the spawner. Open this up all the way, and this is where we're gonna save, because this would be the base of the build. This has to get done regardless every time. Just get rid of the floor. And this is the drop chamber, basically, that they start in. Good news, we're gonna end up with a pretty decent bit of mossy cobble. It saves me having to blow moss. I do feel like they devalued dungeons, though. Because that used to be, like, the big thing. You find your dungeon, you find your, jungle temples, and that's where you got your mossy cobble from. Now it's like anybody and their mother can go make mossy cobble. Just get moss, and then you can make as much as you want. What are you doing that for? Science. Alright, there we go. Now we don't have to deal with that. Okay, so we need to save, then we need to get oriented, and then start the actual alpha build. This is where things are gonna get a little nuts here. So, save and quits. And now we're going to duplicate this. Good grief. Is that a new message or an old message that I just missed? Okay, no, we're good. All right. Two point one. Play. So this should give us the... We should be able to do this correct once. Alright, aim carefully. Torch. Lamp. Okay. And then it's going to be... sticky piston. Sticky piston. Redstone block. And we just need to find our way out of here. Okay, it's that way. So, game mode, creative. Let's put, we'll put red terracotta. Actually, you know what? Just so that we can see it, we'll put, blue terracotta. I don't care. Just something that's different, so... This is the wall to the grinder. Alright. So... Okay, that was actually correct. Alright, so now we need redstone dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, lamp is on. I'm just curious, does this power this? Yes, it does. Nice. So this would actually let you know if the grinder is on or off. That's pretty hype. Which that almost leads me to believe, could that be done the same way? Okay, okay. Alright. We may have a potential thing there, alright. Okay, so we want to drop our zombies into this. So alright, so that's 26. So 27 is the block, so I would need to go to 28, and 29 would be the coordinates for that. Alright, so we now need to figure out, and this is where the important BS of 66699. Jeez. Oh man, that's great. Alright, well we know this. Ice. Regardless of what's going on, we need to put some ice here. So let's clear the floor out one more time. He's obtained obtainium several times. He is a master obtainium holder. Only like 11 or 12 times. Only. With a subscription, it would be a little bit faster. I don't remember the tick rate for it. Subs have a slight advantage to a non-sub. Again, paying to win, because, you know, life's pay to win. But it's basically free to play. Sorry. Hey, I appreciate the lurk. Just coming in and hanging out. You don't have to pay to win here. We don't need that. That is choice. Alright. So now that we have the ice floor, which will help move things, we want to figure out how to get them out of here. Is always my issue. Because we want to move them here, and then we want to force them into a hole. And since we're doing this based off of a, so the water would move this way. So the water drops them off here into this row. Honestly, let's just line it up to the Z grinder. Which is... $31 and $30. Okay, 31 and 30 are the... Okay. We're getting really technical now. All right. You got Noah leveled up? Nice.
Hello there.
Hello there. Good morning. Okay. So... let's do something degenerate here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Okay, so this would allow them to fall in. They get carried over. So if they're on the edge here, they fall in, they move over, they get hit here, they collide, they get pushed into the bubble elevator, and up they go. They get over here in this corner. They take their sweet precious time getting over here. Down to the elevator they go. Down. Into this, and then they're good to go. Fourth set acquired. That's nuts. Okay. So. Let's get that El Google up real quick. I believe it's 21 block fall a zombie needs to fall. Zombie fall. damage Minecraft. Okay, so it looks like I need to drop them 21 blocks for the Trident Killer. So... it is night vision time. Alright. So, the floor is 29. So when we get to 29, we start counting up. Okay, so now we can go up 20... two blocks up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Literally starting to second guess myself. Alright. So we'll have to build some sort of structure, roofing up here to uh 23 wisps. Hello there. Hello. No, that would be 21 would get him to one hit, and the Trident Killer should finish them off. 23 should be instant death. Alright, so I'm up. Alright, so I think yeah, 61 would be that, so if I'm at block 62... okay, I need to come down one. So if I go up one extra block to start, so they start here. So they come up to this height. Let's do that for now. It needs to drop there. Come down one. And I need this at 28. $28 and $29. So... Okay, so it drops here. So we're gonna drop down. Here. So now it comes down by 2. $29 gets him in the Trident Killer. So that is redundant here. So if I tunnel down now... Let's go ahead and roof this in. So that we won't get any extra critters in here. This should drop us right into... Bonk. Alright. So... let's do this real quick. And this just helps make them travel faster. And there we go. Down the hole. So, this should lead us right. Right into the goods. And then they get tossed around here. All right. Now we need... Oh, I just realized this might actually... Wait, nope, never mind. I designed this right. Okay. Splash a little night vision there. Okay. Yep, takes us right to the edge. Bubble elevator all the way up. So let's just catch a ride real quick. And I get bumped in. Up I go. I start my descent over. Yeah, I got nothing last time I ran mine. Nothing. Yellow fodder. Nothing. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. Then we come for the Great Fall. Geronimo. Splat. Cool. It works. Trident Killer activated. Oh yeah, you know, I should probably, the sake of doing this, I might as well throw one in there. Okay. There we go. And now the trident is activated. Okay. So, chat, here it is, the moment of truth. Jeez. Alright. That's set up so that when they fall in... Yeah, there's no other way we can do that. So let's turn the lights off. Aim carefully. Alright, no other lighting. Yep, we're good. It's just the redstone lamp. Go ahead and seal that off. Alright, so here's how we would do this. Turn that on. That means the light is now off inside there. And now we wait. If I did this right, we'll start killing zombies in a second. If I did this wrong, we won't be killing any zombies. I know what I'm doing occasionally. I occasionally know what I'm doing. There you go. So, there we have it. Turn the light on. It's working as intended. Alright. Oh yeah, I should probably leave that on, because if there's any coming up that bubble elevator, we'll need to kill them off. So we have the working product now. This is roughly what it would look like. Now, the question is... fur. Or it's spruce. Okay, I see what we did. So it will come up 1, over, over. Now... But because of the height, we may want to do this. And then set a blue lantern. In here to give it that contrast. Would be like that. That would light it up enough in here. Okay. Everything would be dead by now. So, we would roughly need something like that in here. Okay. That's not horrible. So, we have essentially built the zombie grinder. Now we have to 5-head this crap. This is probably the most daunting part of doing this. Taking the 4 hoppers here, and now we need to find a place over here somewhere to put the actual zombie loot. Because we got our gold loot right here. This is the gold farms chest section. We've got the glow squids right there. I believe we're gonna have to build over in here somewhere. Yeah, because there's the grinder. Yep. So we've got to move the materials from there to over here. The issue is that going to be in render distance? To get that to work. Because we're going to be putting it right around in here. Because I'm thinking about bringing the... You can see those beds right about the center of my screen below that staircase. Well, crap. Let's pop up here and get night vision back on. Okay. So if you look up there, you can kind of see the double stack of beds. It looks like a sandwich of sort up over there. My idea is to... Yeah, you can see the sparkles, actually, of the things. My idea is to eventually bring a hopper line straight down and over and actually drop off the iron in here as well. Like, creating a storage room over here for the zombie stuff on one side and then the iron on the other. But that would be a full hopper line, so it would constantly be feeding down and over no matter what we did. And since it's just string, flowers, and iron, we could build that indefinitely. So, you want to talk about dwarving? That's going to be... Basically, you can see the chest right there. Actually, if we did this, would that help us see /time set day? Yeah, that'll make us see better. So yeah, This chest that's right there, we're gonna end up digging down and running a hard line somewhere into here. You know, bring the... Actually, I think we said we could bring it right on the... that there is space here is where we were going to put the irons stuff, actually. That we had the space over here if I dug out, like, you know, we dug out over here. Nope. Can't go that far. I'm gonna do this just so I can see this wall. Okay. So like right here, I should be able to see that. Okay. So the idea would be try to get a room over here. You know, to come in and have the... Those are trap chests. Chests. To have an auto sorter that is running, you know... So we would want it, iron, string, iron, flowers. And then just so that I can place this. Iron. So it would go iron, string, iron, flowers, string, or iron. So we'd have 3 irons and then a string set and a normal set. Now the question is, can I dwarf all the way up to the top? Yes, I can. So we would take, probably just because we would want this to never fill up to a point that I can't deal with, we would dig it up, you know, this box up into here. You know, so this would all be... but that's what we want to look for. There's a torch there. Why? Oh, for the thing. Okay. Anyway, so you should be able to see the... Actually, that would totally cut into the staircase. Oh, whoops. Yeah, if I made that whole room, it's cutting into the staircase. So that would almost have to be... Crap, that's almost the beginning of the room. But after that, I have clean space to do whatever I wanted. so that the iron would funnel into here. So yeah, basically this room would need to be starting here. So that gives you the idea of that. Spectator, creative, splash. So then the next one is, where are we putting? So if we know where the iron one's going, it's going over here. No, at the minimum, this. That room needs to go up. So, because we need to clear the, we got to clear the old school elevator cart thing. So if we clear this, cool. We would just need to play around with to keep a theme type thing in there. But the one that we need to figure out now, which is more important, is the Z grinder stuff. So, good morning. Hello there, Chloe. How are you doing today? Welcome to Nightingale Does Big Brain Planning and Math. All right. So, I'm having to stand here. And we need to deliver to somewhere over here. All right. That's a good bit away. That's, where are we at? 60? Is there another place I can drop that sorting system? Let's think about this from this room. So this would be for the other zombie grinder. So we got our glow squid one sitting here, which we can't move. We got all of that is for the gold grinder. All that is for the gold grinder. I don't really have the room unless we come out of this. And we just build off over in here without getting into the cave. Basically, I gotta stay below this cliff line here, because this is what Flutter is gonna help me work with in here. It's building this fairy grotto type cave system thing. So this needs to stay as untouched as possible to the naked eye, but below here is fair game to build a room onto. So we would have a bit to work with. So I could build a sorting system through this hall if I wanted to. So if we go creative, So it would be something like this. Because I want to get it clear of this sorting system here. All right, so obviously we would come out at least to here. And then we would open up into however we would want to open up. You know, do we go in with the red terracotta and start, do we start building the room here? Do we actually start doing this in here? So we would be coming from over there. All right, so for the sake of testing, we're gonna build a temporary floor right here. Because we know it's gonna have to be not insanely large, but it will have to be larger due to how the sorters are going to end up being. All right, so let's not make this fancy, and we'll just do this. So we have zombie flesh. Alright, so we can only keep stackable items. Everything else is going to get dispensed into a lava blade, unfortunately. So enchanted. So all armor is going to get dispensed. We're going to do I think they can drop carrots and potatoes, so we might as well say sure to that. So it would be zombie flesh, carrots, zombie flesh, potatoes, zombie flesh, right? I think is how that works. All right. So, again, it's cramped. It's meant to be not perfect, so we would need to get back here now. Pop that over here so that we have light behind this. Alright, so now we'd be building the sorting system, so we would have to come back. 6Al, hello there. Good morning. How are you doing today? How was your weekend? Yeah, it's going well. Chill day today. Today's the calm before the storm. Tomorrow is the Gyphon. Tomorrow we're gonna attempt the Gyphon grind. So we're just taking it easy today. Alright, so we're gonna have a delivery line, a sorting line, and then hoppers going into all of these. So let's get up the hoppers first. Get some light back here. Alright, so that is the so that is the actual hopper lines that run into it. So now we need the sorters. So these are the ones that actually are the hopper lockers here. And then we have the delivery system, which will need to be aiming this way, so because we need to get it out of the we need to have the this is what's going to dispense and eventually take this over to a dropper, so that we're going to lose all of the junk items, which I'm actually nervous for. We may put it into a chest. And then have the chest double drop it. Put 2 droppers into a lava blade, because I don't know if I can clear the junk from a zombie. That's a lot of crap that they drop, especially if you're looking at armor and weapons at the same time. We've got to be able to dispense that pretty quick. So that's why I'm thinking of this going into a chest. Like so. And then into two droppers. And then these would be clicking into these would obviously be dropping into 2 lava blades. So but I also have to build the redstone clocks for these and all that stuff. That's not something I really want to work on right this moment. But the idea is that that's kind of what we would need. Is it would have to come off into this so that the junk can hit this chest. And we have some leeway here to... we have some leeway because we're not going to fill this with a normal... on a normal grind. There's no way. But, like, we're pushing the edge of where we can go with this thing. Like, it's right up to the edge of the grotto, so it's like, we don't want to go too much further, because, like I said, we're going to be putting a really big tree in here and all this stuff. So that's, like, the edge of where we can build this. I would have to potentially move the dropper somewhere else, but the mechanic of it is pretty much here, outside building the actual, clock that sorts. So without building this system right here, you know, without building this, we're pretty much there. So, but I know once we get to this point, it's good. So the only question's gonna be getting the line down here. So we want to keep the line away from this so that redstone doesn't hit. So we would almost need to run it like this. You know, somewhere up along, like, here, to get it into the sorting system. So then comes the actual question. Throw up this. Spectator. So, we can see from here, we would need to run a hopper line coming out of these 4 into a chest system to then run a hopper line over here. Like, we'd only need, like, 1 set, maybe, at max. So, like, basically, it's a stack goes one way, a stack goes the other way into the actual connecting into the 2 hoppers that run into the main feeding line. Because basically we need to start from this point, dig downward, and then run this hopper line through all of this rock. Is what we're having to do. So we're basically going to have to go through this. You know what? Go ahead and collect that. So we know we'll have to come down a little bit. I'm just going to put hoppers into the wall so that you can potentially see that from the thing. So just assume that we have a chest here. That feeds into... so you have a chest system that runs here. So let's say that those run this way. This is actually kind of annoying. Okay, so you have a chest system that runs, that's gonna feed this way into how did I do that? Because we want them to go to the other direction now. To the actual well-working one. And that is over here. Oh, it's just a hopper platform. Never mind. I just send double hop. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I just need to find where I was at. Down here. Got it. Oh, hold on. That's probably why I'm struggling to see where I'm at. Yep, got it. Okay, here we go. So we have hoppers coming down that way into a chest system. Just go ahead and do this. That runs like this. And then we run out of that this way. Again, these hoppers aren't actually, like, technically placed right, but the idea is just so that you can see the functionality. So, like, we have to hard turn now to not hit the zombie grinder. So we now need to start aiming in that direction. So that it would end up coming out like this. So now that we have like a hopper line here, this is where things get a little more technical from the way I look at this. Now it's just mathematical on how do we want to drop this over here. So we want to stay... What you got here? Oh, wow. Look at that. A special barter. It's amazing. People will pay 5 billion silver for a 1 critical hit damage artifact. 1 crit hit damage. That's insane. I know when it goes into the artifact, it's totally different, but it still just blows my mind that when you see it, technically you're like, it's 1 crit damage. Why the heck are we paying a 5 bill for 1 crit hit damage? It's what it makes, though. It's the thing. Okay. So where it's at, we would want to come... Yeah, basically we would want to come out of this. I need night. You know what? I'm just going to pop the... I'm going to pop the high-end one. With all this underwater, with all this underground crap we're doing, we'll just go ahead and pop this. It ruins the RTX, but whatever. Right now, it's more planning and theory crafting than it is anything else. Okay, so... Let's just go ahead and pop this. We'll come over a little bit more. And then I believe... Yep, we're clear. We start working our way over. Needs to go a little bit further. All right. Okay, so at 550, we need to start doing a straight down drop. Oh, I am, whoops. Okay, so we don't want to come out of this. Because again, we want to stay keeping this normal. So that's an oops. We need to go down a little bit further. Which can be remedied by when we bring this. We could technically just come down further. But what we'll do is, just so that we can see that we need to cover that up, we need to be at least here. And bring it down. Yeah, so this would end up, yeah, so it'd be like here. End of that. Oh wait, no, it would actually be here if we want to keep it up on that line. Yeah. I hate having to do hoppers on creative. It's such a pain in the butt. Because you can't shift easily. So this would run in over here and it would feed into this. It would come across the hopper line, so... And the good news is it's easy to walk back. And just like that. That would be the delivery system. Now the issue is getting them all set up. let's just do this. So there, that would be the proper hopper system. Put some torches around here.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Yes. There, that should keep that lit up under here. Spectator. Comes over. Drops off. How to get banned. Yep. Absolutely. So, without building the sorter system directly, which I could, it wouldn't take me too long to build that. Some people are just stupid. Leave them be, Zoo. Not everybody has a high-end IQ. So they don't know what's going on out in the real world. Alright, I could build this real quick. It's just repeaters, a compensator, some redstone dust. And then we can actually test it. Screw it. Let's just do it. How to get banned in Roblox. Whoop. I did not mean to throw that away. Alright, so we need comparator. We need repeater. Redstone. Dusts. We don't need chests. We don't need those. We do need redstone. Crap, what is it? Oh yeah. All right, so the actual system. That's a good question. How to get banned from calculator? Oh, God. Okay, so we need... At the top level... Yeah, the top level of the hoppers is the block. All right. And it's gonna come back 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. We still need night vision over here. We'll need headroom. Alright, so which way does the comparator go? Goes away. Okay, so the 2 dots need to be added. Alright, so the comparator comes off like that. Gonna absolutely trigger me there. And then we come to the middle block and add a row. Then we take our redstone torches and set them in as so. And then come over here, do that. Run a row of redstone repeaters. And run that there, and the clock should be done when I place the redstone. Whoops. Alright, so there is the... should be the mechanic for it. It's been a minute since I built one, but it should be, right? I don't think there's anything else below this. No. Alright, so it's built correctly for that. Now we just need to build the... now we just need to build the locking mechanism. Looks like Nikkei didn't get the Yor license, right? So they had to go with budget Yor. Okay, so we need zombie flesh. We're gonna collect the carrots and the potats. So we need 5, 5, 5 of those. We need 5 of those. Five of those. All right, so it's gonna go. All right, so we're gonna put in 10, 20. What? Wait, am I hopper locking this in the wrong spot? I swore it was this upper one. Yeah. Oh, oops. I know what I did wrong. IR Papega. I am an absolute dunce. I forgot about this. The hoppers have to be pointed forward. I completely forgot about that. Oops. Alright, so... Okay, so now I should be able to hopper lock this as 10, 10, 10, 10, and 5 flesh. Alright, so now let's grab another, Alright, so grab that, grab that. Grab that. Alright, so it's going to be zombie flesh. And then it's going to be... carrots. Alright, zombie flesh, carrots. Then it's going to be zombie flesh. And then we're going to do the potats. Are going to go here. Potato. Alright. And then, last but not least, the final... and the final zombie flesh. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 5. All right, so there we go. It is hopper locked, ready to go. Auto sorting is done. We're gonna eventually need to build a clock, but I will need to go to my witch farm to see how I built the clock. But we can at least go see if this thing's gonna get loot. We can go turn on the grinder. It should work. This should fill up. Shouldn't fill up in the test. We also need to go throw the trident back in. We need to throw the trident in the hole. So let's go ahead and go spectator. Build a clock. Yes, so a redstone clock. Basically, when I flick a switch, it will automatically tick a redstone signal, which will tell it to drop, which will tell the droppers to start dropping on the command of flicking the lever. All right, so we've got that in there. Now let's do glass. All right. And let the zombies begin spawning. All right, so we're just gonna sit here and let this run for a minute while we wait to see if our looting system works. So this is not a very efficient farm when you think about it compared to what my zombie grinder can do. My zombie grinder works infinitely, or the zombie grinder from the gold farm, I should say, works infinitely better. This is just if we want to get some extra stuff along the way. So like all that armor and stuff, I wish I would have to use the little fairy things. So we have a spawner right here that is dropping them in. So this is a dungeon, and we're over here, and then we've got the gold spawner, which is the nether portal. We're basically tripping the nether portal, which allows the piglins to fall from it. So because it's sitting there on a type of clock, it breaks the signal every so many seconds, and it causes the portal to flicker, which will drop zombie piglins into the grinder, which is insanely efficient for what it does. And so the system's designed to get them away as fast as we can. And we'll know if it doesn't work because there won't be any loot down there. So we'll let it run just a little bit longer just to see if we get anything. You could. Four on the floor techno beat, probably out of that. Actually, is it on a hard art BPM? Let's see. Tempo. Yeah. It's actually in tempo, too. 200 BPM is roughly what it's ticking at. Alright, so we'll go ahead and turn off the spawner. So what's cool is I could actually turn this one on at the same time. So let's go see if my loot is here. Alright, so first off, the junk chest. There's nothing in there. We have some armor, though, and we have some armor. Okay, so the droppers, technically, we're getting items. So, zombie flesh. No patates. No extra zombie flesh. Oh, we did get a patat. We just didn't get a carrot. And no backup zombie flesh. So it works. The system's there. We've done it. I've built a grinder. This is the impressive part about this. I've built 2 grinders near back-to-back of each other. We have the RTX breaking here for a second. Come back in. There we go. We have the gold grinder right here. And now on this end, we have the zombie grinder. So we'll be able to look out of our grotto. We won't be able to tell it's there. It'll be below the surface. So that'll be great. I think it's really going to be our next Minecraft stream. We'll end up actually building this. We've got all the materials. It's just actually mining this out and the hoppers is the only thing I would have to physically make. Which isn't a huge deal. Actually, we did that earlier, Hellcrust. I actually opened this up one wider so that I could fit the 2x mentality or the 2x process of how this is set up inside this room. So the idea was to come in here, have this nice little lookout. Then we had this walkway here, whatever we'll do to finish that off. And then in here was like another like lit up room for whatever. We may end up putting in a warning label. So 38. Right? Yeah. So 454 would be the farthest we could go, right? No, it's subtraction. Okay. 4. So 422. So that line right there is the farthest I could be. I don't have to stand anywhere actually up on this. We can turn this off now. But as long as I'm inside that block line, basically the edge of this wall, that zombie spawner is spawning anywhere in here. And then I believe it goes... I believe the actual center is like somewhere right over in here. Okay, so it's 5, 3, 3, 4, 3, 8. Okay. So we can actually come, if my math is correct on this, we can be anywhere inside this if we want, as long as we're behind this line right here. So if we wanted to come stand out over here while that's dropping off, or for whatever reason, say we're trying to check in on that, as long as we're behind that line, or on this line, we are inside the spawner. Which, this is what sucks, Chloe. You can see it right there. That was my gold farm. If I'd have brought that to here, we could have had this thing grinding both at the same time. Because that was it. I could have placed that wherever I wanted. If I'd have found this first, we could have built this thing completely based off of the normal Z spawner. But this is the other thing that would kind of mess this up. That's what's above us. Oh yeah, it kind of would. So that's the difference in where I placed my portals. Because the drop shaft is on that, is on the right side's obsidian pillar. That would have to be roughly where I'm at. Yeah. So, actually we can move up a little bit. I can go on the line. So if I wanted to stay in activation range of both, this is where the zombie grinder would have had to, the drop shaft would have had to been right here. Now, I placed that before I ever knew that was below there. Because I just said, all right, I'll put this at the back of the lake. Pretty, easy thought process there in, all right, we're just going to make this look good. You know, when we roll up on it, we will have it in the center of the lake. It's got a little bit of water behind it. It looks cool. You know, we got our little drop shaft right there. But the clock I speak of is out over in this direction. Right? Hold on, let me think about this for my base. How we run that. Yeah, it's out this way. It really is. This was such a cool area that we found. Just a randomly generated world. So yeah, we run through this. I've got another portal, but this makes this easier. We run along this. There's the cherry blossom biome that we got the cherries from, the cherry trees. But the witch spawner is out over here. It's just on the other side of this. Wait. Hold up. Hold on. What? Whoa, 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 hold on. I know all this is here. Where did I make my wrong turn? Holding. Because we run through this forest, this birch forest. Yeah. We come through the birch forest over here. Hello there, how's it going, Fang?
Hello there.
Alright, screw this. I can do this faster going through the nether at this point. I swore I came right across this. Got Tet Disto? You finally got the balls to tap it, I see. Or did you just buy it? Because I know you were debating on if you were or were not going to tap that. But congratulations, that's huge. Was that tap for money, or was that, or was that to actually, sell? Nice. Alright, let's just go through the nether. This will be way easier. Infinitely easier, because I want to show you all the type of clock that I gotta build. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm in a creative world. It's not like it matters. Alright, which farm should be... Whoops, I know which way this is the wrong one. It's not that far down. It's this hall. Witch farm. Down this way. Till you get the pen ring. I'm still waiting on the stones. Witch farm. So the clock that I'm talking about is this. This is the clock I'm gonna have to build in order to use the dispenser trick. So it's a piston pushing up an observer into a block that has some redstone on it that's tripping the dropper that comes off the edge of this. But I've got to build 2 of these. I got to build 2 of these to drop both droppers. So it's not super expensive, it's just annoying. Yesterday chat is on fire. Whose chat? I wasn't streaming yesterday. I was off. Alright. Let me see where I screwed up on my travels. Alright. So when we roll up on the witch's farm, we come from over here. BDO chat. We come from the swamp, which is right over here. So we come from over here. We go down through here normally when we ran this. We cut through the little valley over here. Right through that, we would cut through. Run through this. Along the river. Ah, that's where I messed up. I went the wrong way. It is through the, it was through the, other side of the birch forest where we had the, where we have the aqueduct. So, this auto clock that I'm going to be building here, we can go down and attempt to build it. Every 3 seconds, everyone write Black Desert Day anniversary. Yes, because some stream was going on, and everyone was that was watching that BDO stream was told to do that. I'm like, y'all are some annoying people spamming that crap. Which yesterday was actually the 8th anniversary for NA and EU. 8 years ago, I started playing Black Desert Online. Imagine that. Is there even other people? Oh, yeah, occasionally. Alright, cool. So, I'll end up making that at some point. Because it's sticky piston, observer. Basically, it's this. Temp block, temp block, temp block. Oh wait, no, it'd be this, that, that. There's no ore. That's a little light, glowy thing that glows. You need shears to get that off the, it's a luminescent type, vine that grows in caves. And then we need lever. So it would be that, is basically what we need, so that when it's done, you can disconnect it, but I mean, it'll probably stay forever up. And we're probably gonna end up moving that. We'll probably move it up and forward so that it comes off this line and then drops down and in over here somewhere, so that we're not pushing too much further this way, and we come back under the rocks this way, because I want to keep this as pristine as possible, because down here we'll never see it ever. All right, so we have everything we need to build this officially in the real world. It's a pain in the butt. I'm gonna have to move this whole wall back, but we'll at least get this, and potentially the room dug out. I don't know if we'll get it going in the next one, but we can definitely get this done. We know it works. We know it's here. It looks good. It functions. This is an absolute beast. So let's go ahead and get X in YouTube shut down. Once again, for anybody that is lurking on X, chat is working. I can see it now. And of course, YouTube, I can always hang out and see you guys. That's never been an issue. But let's go ahead and get this off, and we're going to get a raid queued up for today. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll be back on tomorrow with some Gyphon grinding. I'm scared, but I got this. So it'll be fun. Anyway, y'all take care. I'll be back on tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. my time, 3 hours ago your time. We'll continue on that grind, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, we've got